What year is
So
this?
this was when Homunculus did not appear to know Ike, right?
Was that... No, I think that... He first sees him in... I think it was 1564 in the exploded house.
That was the first time.
Yeah.
Here he saw him walking away,
yeah. That's right.
but never acknowledged him.
You're right. Homunculus really only knows him in, like, the present time,
present
right?
day, yeah.
Yeah. Which is really confusing because... Oh, because Homunculus was created in 1564.
I'm trying to make a snow angel.
How are things?
Oh.
I'm not doing too well, as you can see.
You seem fine.
Get a little tiresome sometimes.
Well, you can't even lift a baby, I mean...
Turn.
Could you come with me for a second? Hugo's looking for you, and I have a few things I need to ask you, too.
Hugo, eh? Which means you know
No
who the
frost
killer
breath.
is, I guess. Let me guess what Hugo's plan is. He's going to leave Margaret in the present and wipe you, her descendant, out that way.
You knew about this?
Since
Ike's like, oh yeah, that is what he's trying to do. I get it
You
now.
didn't expect me to just sit around, did you? I tested out a few histories. That particular outcome was just a variation on a theme, so it was fairly easy to guess. It's the sort of thing Hugo would think of. So please, don't thank me. I just wanted to help.
What?
Switched kids.
What
I
kids?
found the
Pardon?
baby just about the same age.
Hated carrying that baby.
So he stole Eckert's baby.
Is the Margaret you know blonde and blue-eyed?
What are you saying?
Oh.
Switched babies? Isn't Margaret an ancestress of mine?
No, now the love interest is okay. Because...
Well, that's my
Homunculus,
theory.
matchmaker.
There's something uncanny about your involvement with that family, don't you think? It is, after all, the simplest.
Did I mess up their lives too, like with the waitress?
Whew, yeah, simplest explanation.
If she isn't a blonde, it means my plan worked.
Wait, that's not how genetics
No
really...
matter what happens to Margaret, your existence is an assured fact. Don't worry. I'll switch things back to the way they were after all this is over.
No, wait, won't that really fuck things up?
You switched Margaret with Mr. Eckert's daughter?
This is gonna wind up resolving with Ike going back to prehistoric times and killing a butterfly or something.
And I saved her life. It's harmless compared to Hugo trying to cancel your existence by stranding Margaret in the future.
So what happened to
Don't
the
you think
real Margaret the
Master
Ancestor?
Hugo's plans will fail, thanks to me.
This is all taken
What
care
if it
of.
was Dana? Somehow.
Oh, God. So that's what really happened when Mr. Eckert's daughter disappeared. Wait a second. Did you murder his wife, too?
What? But we saved the wife.
Me? As if I'd risk myself in doing that. Do you have any idea how fragile my body is? I have to take good care of it. So
Oh god, please don't let them introduce a third time machine.
This snow really hurts.
Just now, I had to rest a little here, and the next thing I know, there are people all over the crime scene. So I couldn't complete the switch.
Wait, couldn't...
So-
I did manage to bring the real Margaret to this time.
Wait.
Under the
But-
name Dana, of course.
Oh!
I was right!
Seriously?
I don't believe the stunts you pull. These are people's
That's-
lives. They're fates that you're dealing with here.
So... Alright, Dana's our real
For a
ancestress.
second,
But
We brought her back.
sorry, but
back
I'm
to where
not
she
sure
belongs?
I wouldn't know anything about that.
So Homunculus switched Dana and Margaret, and we inadvertently switched them back.
And that was part of the plan?
Metal, it always wants to go back to the way it was. It has a kind of
But when she was in the present, shouldn't Ike not have existed?
catch my drift. That's why we're having so much trouble getting Death du Jour off your menu.
I know what I said about not wanting to die. But you have to stop changing other people's destinies so
Ike, look in the mirror,
casually.
man.
I mean, why do you
I
have to
know.
go that far?
Well, if you're that unhappy about it, Ike, would you like me
I
to
don't know
change
what
it?
that entails at this point.
Of course, it has to be after she's turned 20. After she's
Oh,
taken
oh God,
off Hugo. Otherwise,
I feel like I'm taking a really hard exam.
You... 20 years isn't something you can just erase.
If
forever.
Ike travels from 80 miles per hour and...
Don't you understand how serious time is?
Don't you?
I understand it's quite a
Excuse
farce
me?
from this game.
are you trying to lecture me, Ike? After all I've done for you? Humans are nothing but trouble.
After all this, Ike is going to be his own ancestor.
Well, see you later then.
Wait! Where do you think you're going?
So... Okay. So, Dana and Margaret. So, Margaret was really a waitress from the future? Oh! Margaret's really Eckert's daughter.
He said something weird. There was that one thing.
Homing instinct.
No way. Was that it? So Dana is my... And Margaret is...
Ike, did you just get here?
Can that be it?
Is Ike on a time delay whenever anyone talks to him? Is he wearing a headpiece that's like 20 minutes off?
There's like a million more questions. He's so far behind.
Anyway, I'll just go back here.
Oh, I've been time traveling.
I'll just go back and not bring homunculus, which is what I was supposed to do. So Ike is going to try to explain all that to Hugo.
I don't know. I don't know what Ike is going to try to do with Hugo. But I don't know what we're trying to accomplish at this point now.
And Ike has a sudden migraine from trying to process everything and his head explodes.
Welcome.
The end.
Yes?
Can you explain what's happening here?
Are you the strategy
Who
guide?
are you?
Would you really like to know?
If you really don't mind telling me...
This is Dana. I'm going to be so fucking confused.
Be that you are here.
Has Hugo's
Because
hair.
you have some idea of what that answer will be. I met you, what,
Well,
long
she's
ago.
blonde, so it has
It's that dog.
Then that we would meet again under such circumstances. I'd listen to Hugo talking, of course.
It's Hugo's mother?
It's
How
a
could
duck.
I have believed these wild fantasies about time travel. That is, until I became what I was.
You must be sweating a lot in there.
It's fucking Hugo's mother.
Yes,
Oh,
long ago, I was called Helena. I had a life of
Yep.
my own, had 2 children named
But that doesn't make
Margaret
sense!
and Hugo. But I was also very ill.
Ike is just pretending to go along with this.
When we first
So,
met,
okay.
I couldn't even raise
Hugo
myself
brings her
from the bed.
back.
And soon afterwards, I died. All that
Yeah, I
was
need to sit
left
down for
of
this.
my existence was a lock of hair.
I don't need a flashback
It
for that.
should have been. But Hugo, my son Hugo, found the homunculus device that his father had been experimenting.
Which is also a person.
He took a quick look at it and understood how it worked.
Used my hair in the machine.
It's
And-
that easy.
Time travel?
It's like using a
somehow?
vending machine. 25 cents to bring mother back from the dead. Click.
And then that caused the house to explode. Oh my god, it really did?
It's that easy.
Mother?
That's what your mother sounds like?
What are you? Please stop this. Hugo, send me back. Help me.
How would you like to be a fortune teller in the future, mother? What a great idea, Hugo!
Waitress is taken because of time swapping.
What are you doing here?
Father!
Never mind. Just get out.
Father!
Don't even tell me what you did. I don't care.
Again.
It can't possibly help with the experiment.
Hugo's act brought back my
The father's like, this is the right ingredient, and drops dynamite in.
stripped of the protection of the body.
Hugo Charlie Browning
And
there?
the disembodied spirit kept forever from rest.
Hugo, are you gonna actually fucking leave, or?
Has been wandering this earth through time and will for all.
Oh boy, this doesn't make any sense.
Have you told him? Told Hugo about this?
No, I have not told Hugo.
Maybe you should.
He cannot see me, nor
Is someone like
hear
pacing around in the back?
Why are you helping me?
That's another customer waiting in line.
It's that jogger from before.
You can hear my voice. The only people I can reach are those who have ended their stay in this world of the living and are on their way.
Which you've done about a dozen times.
Oh, great. So I have one foot in the grave. Is that it?
No, you're just a fucking idiot.
No, you literally died several times.
You are trying to deflect
Wait, I was killed?
away from immediate death, and the cause of your death rests with Hugo, my son. So I suppose I was hoping that fate.
So
could
Hugo
be
drove that
spared.
car like a spaz?
Just like that creature is. I know how.
But then, why would Hugo care if other people saw him?
But I still hoped. Though, of course, for a very different reason from the creatures.
Okay.
The creature?
Homunculus. My husband did not create it.
Well
No,
then,
its true nature is far from that.
It really likes cake.
Kind of genie trapped in the philosopher's stone. Oh, my husband.
A very powerful genie. Can't even pick up
was
babies.
brilliant.
That can't be.
What I've told you, I pieced together from what others
what I've told you, I just made up on the fly right now.
wanderings. Ever since I became what I am now.
A Red Riding Hood cosplayer.
Not all of it may be true.
What? Oh, what a cop-out. Don't do that.
I've just been improving this whole time. What do you think? Good? Think I could put on a show?
You should believe anything that's not a plot hole.
I don't get it. I'm stupid.
Fate is something that belongs
I'm with you on
to
this one,
you,
Ike.
And the only one who can change it is yourself.
No, actually,
My
apparently
work is
not.
near its end. There is only one thing I ask of you.
Please summarize the plot. I'm lost.
Should you ever see Hugo again, tell him you have done an unforgivable
Love, Mom.
thing.
Then take this paddle
I forgive
and place it upon his bottom.
even if no one else can.
Is Ike wearing eyeliner? Eyeshadow, rather?
Wait a minute. Hugo was the one trying to kill me?
Wait, I was never in a fortune teller's thing all along?
Who's there?
No need to be surprised. You are a nervous one, aren't
Do
you?
you want to kick this green shell around for a while?
What did you want with this ruin? 400 years ago, it was a laboratory. Now, it's just a mess.
No one ever did anything
You
with it in
didn't
400
see
years?
anything? You know, in here?
Oh, you saw the spirit. So, you can see it, can't you? I can see the living.
Yeah, speaking of time travel, I feel like the lip sync has been off for like 2 seconds the whole video.
The thing that lives here gives me the creeps, really. I can sense something, but that's it.
Hey, can you call up spirits?
What?
Excuse
What's the
me.
spirit
Yeah,
area code,
Well,
man?
for example, if Dr. Wagner could have a talk with Hugo right now, and Hugo understands what his father was really trying to do, well, maybe Hugo would change his mind.
Where are you
about all
pulling that
this.
one from?
We're gonna have a
do you
Google
think?
Hangout across time?
Well, I hadn't thought of that.
You hadn't thought of getting two people to talk?
Of course. Nothing could be simpler.
Really?
Really. Wait a moment, and I'll fetch Dr. Wagner.
I will boot up Skype.
Come over
It
here.
only took like 3 hours. I figured out, wow, direct solutions actually work.
Well, that's not how you have a conversation.
The plot summarized.
Using Bender's method for time travel there.
You better stand back, Ike. He's about ready.
I was gonna suggest a phone call.
We could also use, what else could we use to talk someone from the past? Oh, time travel! That's another thing.
I appreciate you making a steam room in the road, but this isn't helping.
So, for the past 20 minutes, has Hugo just been standing with Margaret and a knife in the middle of the town square?
Yeah. Only the juggler can save her now. Is this bothering you? I'm not touching you.
If I just stand perfectly still, he won't notice me.
Now he's ready. Hello, Professor. How do you feel?
I am not a robot.
Dr. Wagner?
Aren't you, wasn't it you who brought me the Philosopher's Stone?
That's right. I'm Ike. Doctor, I have a favor I need to ask you.
What's hell like, you monster? I
I
mean,
don't know how to say this, but... Well, your son, Hugo, is trying to kill me.
Look how happy that made
He thinks
Homunculus.
that what happened to you and his whole family was Homunculus's fault. And that Homunculus would never have been created if I hadn't helped you. He told me this himself. He also said that he was going to use the Philosopher's Stone to bring his mother back to life.
Sounds good.
Good Lord. Where is Hugo right now?
He's right over there.
see with the knife on his sister's boot?
It's more than 400 years from your time.
Ike, just get him over there. Don't bother with...
See him.
Don't confuse him
I
even
must
more.
speak with Hugo. He needs to know the truth. I see now that this is why you've brought me here.
Well, actually,
Very
the other
accepting
guy-
of this sudden
So
information.
you will speak to Hugo?
Yes, it is my duty.
Everyone is just completely unconcerned with time travel. Like, oh, I'm 400 years in the past. Hey, whatever.
It works.
They're just like they're just hanging out.
Did you bring him?
Yeah.
Hugo,
Who's there?
I'm the villain.
you stay here. I will handle this.
Of course.
get you, Ike.
Be careful.
I'm the final boss.
Hugo, the
Did you bring
villain.
Homunculus?
Goodbye, Ike. Hugo.
Now for the final battle between father and son. Spanks him.
Father?
Father, you're alive. How did you get here?
Hugo, what do you think you are doing?
I don't even fucking know.
Your
I
mother
don't even
died
fucking know,
before,
Dad.
So that you could take another's.
No, that's not it. There's a reason.
Then stop your attempts on Ike's life. Do you understand?
I don't have a
If
knife.
you do that, I will tell you all about my research.
Okay. I understand.
Done. Amazing.
That's my boy. Come with me.
Okay.
Did you just roll his eyes at him? Whatever.
Let us
Hug. And they burst into flames. What the?
Father? Where are you?
This hug is getting out of control.
Dr. Wagner!
Oh my god, the father-son bonding levels are through the roof!
My father?
What?
It's
Satan?
gas? Gas.
What was that?
So, game over?
Where did they go?
Plot resolved?
So you're supposed to be in this
How's
time?
that? Good?
Yeah, this is close enough.
Anyway, it turns out you're not really my
Where did
ancestor.
you take them? Why not? Dr. Wagner.
Oh, that wasn't Dr. Wagner, Ike.
What?
Wagner isn't dead yet.
Huh?
So I can't very well call up his spirit.
Wait, what do you mean yet?
That was a fake. Dead. A puppet.
Well, I mean, he's dead now, right? Because it's 400...
Not bad.
Right.
Hugo certainly fell for it.
Oh my God.
What are you talking about, though? It worked. I mean,
That just about gets me.
you weren't honest, homunculus.
So everything's good?
Yeah, I'd call it a
We
success.
square, bro.
Yeah. All right, chef. Epilogue?
Wait. Huh?
But we've got like 2 hours left.